Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I just wanted to do a super quick review on the Cover FX Power Play Concealer. I had like one request to do this video, but I figured I would do it just because this concealer I don't think gets talked about enough, so I wanted to kind of just shine a little bit of light on it. So if you guys want to see my review and my thoughts, then just keep on watching. Alright, so majority of my makeup is already on, so jumping right into the concealer, you guys know I'm not going to read off any descriptions or anything like that, but just to let you know some like key points of the concealer, it does come in 30 shades, and Cover FX focuses on 3 undertones being pink, neutral, and golden. My shade is N Medium 3, so I have my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer right here to compare. This is in the shade Sucre d'Orge, just so you guys can see, like if you are someone like kind of similar to my complexion and you want to see what shade I use. Alright, so this shade right here is the Cover FX in N Medium 3, and then this shade here is the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in Sucre d'Orge. So if you guys can tell, the Sucre d'Orge is a little bit warmer than the N Medium 3, but I mean, it's not like a huge difference between the two. So both of these colors work just fine for me. So just like the actual concealer itself, I really love the applicator. It's like this little like ball tip, and I find that this pretty much takes out enough product that I need for everywhere that I like to conceal. I think that that's a pretty cool design. The only thing is, I mean, if you don't put it back in like perfect, I mean, you're gonna make a mess around the ring of it, but I mean, you know, that's just complaining about little things at this point. So I'm just gonna go ahead and conceal. So just like I said, like I haven't even dipped back in, and I just feel like I don't need to. One dip is just enough for me to put down in areas that I need this. So the concealer, I mean, as far as the coverage goes, I think the coverage is beautiful. Like maybe high, medium, full coverage. I really don't have any darkness or discoloration under my eyes, so I'm probably not like the best to be able to really show you like the kind of coverage that it gives. I think it's pretty full coverage. It really does blend out so beautifully, and I find with this one, I can really get away with not setting it at all. And that to me is truly a first, because even though like my NARS, like it dries down, but it still creases. Like I can't really get away with not setting that one with a powder, but with this one, I don't have to set it. Like, and this is not one that needs to sit at all. Like you need to blend this out pretty much right away. Not to say that it dries down like insanely and you can barely blend it out after, but it just doesn't need time. It doesn't need time to like get more full coverage or anything. It's just a really good concealer, and I feel like this one is not talked about enough. Like, I mean, a few of my favorites use it and they like it, but you know, it's just not talked about the way I feel like it should be. Alright, so I'm gonna bring you guys in closer just so you can see like what it looks like without being set or anything. So as you guys can see, like, I mean, it really does seem creaseless, which, I mean, anytime I see a concealer with a creaseless claim, I'm like, yeah, okay. This one is the closest that I've seen. Probably won't even use my normal like hourglass veil. I think I'm just gonna use my Charlotte Tilbury airbrush powder just to kind of, I guess, set it down a little bit. Yeah, see that? Like, that barely made a difference. Like, I mean, you really can get away with just not setting this at all. I will go ahead and set my nose and, you know, everywhere else just because, I mean, I am still oily, you know. Alright, so now I'm just gonna finish up the rest of my face and I will be right back. Alright, so I'm back. So this is my finished look. I went ahead and used my little heart tattoo stamp today, and it is the cutest little thing. I love it so much. And also, before I forget, I really don't know how I almost forgot this, but I did use the Cover FX concealer as a base for my eyeshadow today, which it works really good for that. I think especially since this one you really just don't have to set, like it sets on its own. I feel like it just gripped onto every shadow so nicely. Like, things just blended over it so nicely. And I did use the James Charles Morphe palette. I'm absolutely going to be doing a products update video sometime in the near future, because I realized, like, in the last haul I really did get a lot of stuff. So I'm going to do a product update on pretty much like everything. So as I'm sure you can already guess, like, my final thoughts on this concealer is that it's beautiful. Like, this concealer is quickly becoming my new favorite. Dare I say, may replace my NARS creamy concealer. I don't know. This Cover FX concealer is giving it a run for its money. I highly recommend, if you haven't tried this concealer, definitely try it, you know, if you're in the market for a new concealer. But that is pretty much it for this concealer. I mean, I don't know what more to say other than it's something that I really do feel is worth it. So yeah. Anyways, I know this video was short, but I do hope that it was helpful. Please let me know if you have any other questions at all about this concealer that maybe I didn't cover in today's video. If you enjoyed it, please be sure to give me a big thumbs up, subscribe if you're not, and check out my other videos while you're here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye, guys. Uh-oh. We are not trying to let the girls out. I hope this... You know, to be honest, I almost forgot about an intro. So, what is my outro?